Scientific notation is usually seen by students for the first time in middle school. I'm going to talk about scientific notation and also engineering notation. Scientific notation requires a lot of attention to detail. It's used in chemistry and physics and also in finance. And it really requires a lot of flexibility and adaptability. It lets you easily compare numbers to each other, especially looking at order of magnitude. Scientific notation was also traditionally used before calculators, so you could work with big or small numbers and multiply or divide them. A really good example is the sun that's 93 million miles away. If we write 93 million miles and we write this first number as between 1.0 and 9.9 and we write it as 9.3, we then have to move the decimal point over 7 times. And so we end up writing that as 9.3 times 10 to the 7th. We write the 7 as a superscript. If you type this into a calculator and put it in scientific mode, often what you'll get is 9.3E7. The E means times 10 to the. In engineering notation, you'd actually get 93 million, the way you might say it, and also the way you might group it in money. So those two settings would give you two different answers. Some landmarks that help students remember what to do with scientific notation is, a good one is 600 equals 6 times 10 to the 2. That will show up on the calculator as 6E2. Another good one actually for comparison of scientific and engineering is 60,000. In the scientific notation it will show up as 6E4. In engineering it will show up as 60 thousandths, or 60E3. The scientific, what they're really saying is 6 10,000ths, but when we say it, we actually say 60,000. A lot of times in engineering and also in science and in finance as well, we use these prefixes, thousands, millions, billions, trillions. We use kilo, mega, giga, and tera, and those are 10 to the 3rd, 6th, 9th, and 12th. So if we want to express something like the world population at 6.8 billion, it would come out the same in either scientific or engineering as 6.8E9, or times 10 to the 9th. Unlike the U.S. population, that would come out as 3 times 10 to the 8th in scientific, but would come out as 300E6 or 10 to the 6th in engineering notation. You can start this pretty early with kids. This book, Millions of Cats, actually talks about hundreds of cats, thousands of cats, millions and billions of trillions of cats. Thank you very much.